It's Wednesday, February 13th. You're listening to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony. I like this classy, like lounge music. Like you're getting a
Yeah.
real Frank Sinatra vibe going on.
It's that geek chic culture experience that you've tuned into this week.
Mm.
I hope you all have enjoying yourselves.
I have.
Have you?
I have.
Good.
I have.
That's what I like to hear. When
Whoa! I just realized there's less boxes on this table.
I sold a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but before, like last week, there were four boxes here.
No.
And now there's only two.
No, that was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, at the toy show, I sold off a lot of stuff, man.
Damn.
I brought 4 cartons with me, or 4 recycling bins.
Yeah.
Came back with 1.
Damn. That's value. That's money.
Yeah, man. I turned a pretty high money.
Margin? Got a good margin?
No, I got a high money.
Oh, high money. Awesome.
I got high money. All right, you got that?
While you're purging things,
Yeah.
I'm hoarding more shit.
Yeah.
Because TJ, producer of the podcast, TJ,
Yeah.
his brother is basically clearing out all his shit too.
Wow.
And I went over today, and he's like, "You want stuff?" And I'm like, "Hell yes, I do." I took an Xbox 360. I got a Kinect camera for it.
So that 360 was my 360 originally.
Yeah, so I took your 360.
Wow.
Does it have the blades on it?
Mine? No.
Oh.
It had their version of the cross media bar.
Oh, okay. So it's got that on it. It's got, what else did I get? I got a whole bunch of PS3 games.
Whoa.
Got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PS2.
Whoa. Cool.
And the piece de resistance.
Hit me.
Auto Modelista.
Oh!
Got that Auto Modelista. Move over, Gran Turismo.
Oh. Curses.
Mid 2000s is here with cell shaded sim racing on the
Damn.
PlayStation 2.
Sim racing, huh? Well, speaking of racing,
Here's a question to chew on.
here's an email we got.
An email?
An
email?
email.
Like you can send mail through electricity now?
Mm.
Damn.
Our friend Brian Mack
Ooh, hey Brian.
has sent in this electronic mail.
Dude, we haven't received an email in forever.
Yes, because somehow he remembered that it was
TNIAB.letters@gmail.com.
Yes, if you would like to also send an electronic mail.
Yeah, TNIAB.letters with an S at the end
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Definitely. Brian Mack writes in subject line drinking and driving. Anime suggestion.
Oh yeah, that was the segment. I forgot.
Drinking and driving.
Drinking and driving.
We did that for what? The initial D movies?
Yeah. Drinking
Okay.
and driving series.
That's a callback. Ooh. Ooh.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Hello, nerdos.
What's up?
Longtime listener decided to write in after chatting a little bit with Anthony
Ooh, this is cross picks, isn't it?
on Twitch.
Yeah, do whatever you gotta do.
I would like to suggest an old racing anime called Tyra Capetta.
That's not real.
It's like Tyra.
Like Tyra Banks?
No, it's like Ty, like T-A-I, Ra, R-A, and then Capetta, C-A-P-E-T-A. Maybe I'm just, is it Tyrea Capita? I don't know.
No. Capita. Yeah.
Tyra Capita.
Capeta. I'm reading the...
Tyra Capeta.
Yeah, I'm reading the katakana.
Listen, it doesn't say F-Zero.
It does not say F-Zero.
Anyways, he was saying he would like to suggest the anime since he always hears Vince talking about formula races, but never hear him talk about this anime. So I'm wondering if you guys have heard of it before. Obviously, no. I'm going to say no. Myself and Anthony have not heard of this anime.
I have not, no.
The story is about a child discovering kart racing and shows the struggles of keeping in the game since his family is poor. Thanks.
Just like real life.
Brian Mag. You know, a lot of great race drivers had that story. It's actually way more common than you think.
So I'm looking at the stylization of this, and dude, I don't know what came first, but this is Initial D, but with carts.
I think like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, like that certain style, right?
Yeah, like I think they all came in together at once.
This looks cool. This is like if Initial D Driver went pro.
Yeah.
This actually looks really good.
All right.
We should watch this.
Maybe we should. Maybe like the first couple episodes.
Yeah, first 3-4.
We'll see. Maybe if we can
Because
find it.
I looked on Wikipedia. There are 55 episodes. It is a trek, my friend.
It's like a whole Formula One season.
But how many chapters is it? That's the real question.
How are you gonna bring this into
32 volumes.
Ugh.
Usually around 8 to 9 chapters a volume. So it's a decent chunk. Decent chunk.
That's too much.
Listen, we'll watch the anime, but I'll read the rest of it. That looks cool.
All right.
If it's good. I'll put if it's good. If it's good.
Yeah. I think no, but like I was saying, a lot of Formula One drivers, they have very humble beginnings,
And then they made it.
and then they made it.
And they're like,
yeah, man.
I forgot where I came from.
Yeah, Mama. Who's an example of this? I don't know.
Kimi Räikkönen.
Probably. I
I
wouldn't
don't
doubt
know.
it. Lewis
Grew up
Hamilton.
in Finland.
Lewis Hamilton, Esteban Ocon.
Where
Yeah.
did Lewis Hamilton grow up?
UK.
Oh.
He was him and his dad lived out of a trailer,
Oh, wow.
and his dad spent. I think his story was like his dad worked 4 jobs to support his son's racing career.
Damn.
Like it was just him and his dad for a long time
That's crazy.
until he made it. Yeah. And then his dad was his manager until he's like, Dad, I can't have you as my manager.
This is weird.
Yeah. Like, enough. I'm a big boy now.
Yeah, you're my dadager. This is
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
I'll still give you money. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry, man. You never have to work. You can have the millions. It's okay. Just get off my back. I know how to drive this car.
Stop it.
So thanks for writing in, Brian.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. That's awesome.
Anyways, it's time for a question to chew on.
What's up?
Paul Chu writes in. Ugh. You know what else is nerdy but rarely talked about on this show? Pro wrestling.
Ooh, baby. Opening up a can of worms here.
Pro wrestling has a long, storied tradition in Canada.
It does.
But as you guys don't talk about it on the show, it's a different kind of nerdy. I was just wondering your thoughts on it. Are you fans? I think everyone is a fan of wrestling during the Attitude Era.
Yeah, the Attitude Era was the place.
Like,
to
we're
be.
talking like 95, 97,
Yeah.
Austin 316.
D-Generation X.
Yes.
Mr. Ass.
Yes. I think we were all
Mankind
fans.
being thrown off a cage.
Yeah. I'll totally admit I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Like, I only watched a lot of it because all my cousins watched it, and during sleepovers, that's what we'd watch.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining. Mankind, Al Snow.
Yeah. I think I one time I think I saw Al Snow.
In person.
Yeah, because my family was taking me to the CN Tower, but I knew that day there was going to be a WWE Raw event, or at the time WWF Raw event. And as we were walking over the bridge to the CN Tower, I saw this guy with really long hair, and I'm like, that looks like Al Snow. And then I didn't say hi because I was a kid. And I was like, I don't know if that's Al Snow or not. And then as he walked by, I'm like, that was Al Snow. I fucking missed it. Like, I could have said hi to Al Snow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, wrestling's cool. I unfortunately am not into it now.
Yeah, I loved wrestling. I super duper loved wrestling when I was a kid. I watched every single Raw.
Yeah.
My parents wouldn't let me stay up late enough to watch it, so I learned how to program the VCR so I could tape it. Yeah.
Man.
And I would come home on the Tuesday and be like, and then they switched the times at one point so I could watch it.
Wow.
I loved wrestling as a kid. The Stone Cold Steve Austin was my absolute favorite.
Who I think he was everyone's favorite.
Yes, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 2 was Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Yeah, Jeff Hardy was pretty
And then
fucking
Shane
cool.
McMahon.
Was Jeff Hardy the one with the swan?
Swanton bomb.
Yeah,
that was my go-to move every
Yeah.
time there was a pool party.
Yeah.
I would just jump off the diving board, do a swanton bomb.
Swanton bomb.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And you jump off the Titantron and shit.
I will totally admit I do like the resurgence of old 90s wrestlers coming back. Like I love Matt Hardy. He's come back as
Yeah, I forget
what's
his
his name?
Yeah.
But he's like clearly like something's happened.
Yeah. All those different storylines I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I stopped watching wrestling maybe around grade 10.
Yeah.
So I stuck with it a lot later than most people.
Yeah.
But actually, this is funny you bring this up because lately, people have been sending me a lot of match videos from Japanese wrestling.
Yeah.
Japanese pro wrestling.
I know that's really hot right now.
Yo, Japanese pro wrestling, like, you don't fuck around with that shit. Like, remember, you know the move, the moonsault?
Yeah.
Where you're on the turnbuckle, you do a backflip, and you do, like, a body splash on the person?
You turn into a starfish.
So I saw this women's match in the Japanese Pro League where she did a moonsault, but instead of doing a body slam, like a body splash on her, She did a full backflip and stepped on the other girl's chest.
Oh! Oh, she put
like just straight full backflip.
Jesus.
I gotta find this gif. Hold on. The Japanese wrestling.
That sounds painful.
Here, check this shit out.
Boom! Oh.
Get fucked.
You gotta train for that.
Yeah, you gotta be willing to put your body on the line.
Oh, wrestling. Like, I will totally admit, like, especially recently, it seems that wrestling has some really cool things that are going on in it, but I just couldn't be bothered.
It's a lot of work. Like, they have their own live streaming thing, but you gotta like sign up through a Japanese website. There's no English translation for it, so there's a lot of guides out there to get it. But yeah, Japanese wrestling seems nuts, and I kind of want to start watching it, but I haven't watched wrestling since I was
It's out of my league, guys. It's out of my league. It's out of my league.
The thing is like I like wrestling. It's like with any fandom. Like once you get too deep, it gets kind of annoying. Like you got all the people who are talking about like, oh yeah, he really sold that. Like they're kind of using like industry lingo, even though they're just viewers. Like they don't actually work in the industry or anything. Yeah. And like when it gets to that level, it's kind of annoying just because like, oh whatever, like this wasn't entertaining because like this match from '98 was the same thing and it was better. And it's just like, okay, fucking relax, like chill. It's wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a soap opera, and I think I already have enough soap operas that I'm trying to pay attention to.
You're a fan of the CW. You have enough.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like those are the two revelations I put onto guys. Yeah. One is that fantasy football is just D&D.
Yeah. And wrestling's a soap opera.
And that wrestling's a soap opera. Yeah. And they're like, both of those are always like, no, it's not. Whatever. Like, what? No, wrestling is like great. Like, it's super manly and like whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. It really has that storyline going. Like, I hear The Rock came back from the grave or some shit. Like, yeah, it's straight soap opera, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, for me with wrestling, like I love it, and it's a lot of it is the fact that these people are athletes. Like, whenever people used to be like, oh, wrestling's so fake, like how can you watch that shit? It's like, sure, the storylines are fake, like it's obviously not real life. Like Stone Cold didn't pour fucking cement,
but didn't he?
Into Vince McMahon's Porsche or whatever it was, and didn't get fired because that's how his job is. Like, no, it's a storyline, right? But the thing is that these people are still putting their bodies on the line. When the Big Show choke slams somebody, they're actually hitting the floor. Like, that mat is not a mat. It's just a wood plank with canvas over it.
Yeah.
Right? When someone gets hit with a steel chair, sure, they cushion the blow, but you're still throwing a steel chair at their face. Like, these people put their bodies on the line. Like, that's crazy respect. Like, that's ultimate entertainment right there. Like, injure yourself for the sake of cheers.
It is definitely the most physical play.
Yeah. If I could see fucking WrestleMania on Broadway, like, hell yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, cool. Well, there you go. Wrestling in a nutshell.
Yeah, wrestling's rad. I just haven't watched it in a long time.
There's too many other cool things in the world.
Yeah, there are.
Picks of the week. Speaking of cool things, Nintendo did a cool thing this week.
They had a Nintendo Direct.
They sure did.
You want me to go or you want me to go?
Yeah, I forgot.
You don't remember? So if they started off with Super Mario Maker.
Dose.
They're bringing Super Mario Maker 2 to the Switch.
Great.
They revamped it. The best-selling Wii U game. Probably some people who bought the Wii U, that's probably the only game they have is Super Mario Maker. Like, that game was amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was there not a Zelda on the Wii U?
There was. I forget what it's called. Wait, was there not a Zelda? Oh, was there a Zelda?
There was a Zelda on the Wii U.
No, right? Was there?
What's the one in the air?
Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
That's on the Wii.
Oh.
And that uses Wii Motion Plus. Was there no Zelda for the Wii U?
Okay, there's no Zelda.
There wasn't. There was a bunch of remakes. There was Wind Waker HD.
Yeah, there's no Zelda.
There was no Zelda on the Wii U.
That's why I was like, why didn't I buy a Wii U? Because there was no Zelda. Okay, yeah.
I bought one for Bayonetta too.
Yeah, there's no Zelda.
That's crazy.
Was there a Mario?
Yeah, Super Mario Maker.
Oh,
Super Mario 3D World.
But there was no Galaxy.
There's 3D World. There was the one where you're a cat.
There's no Galaxy.
So there hasn't been a Galaxy since the Wii.
What's the one that's on the Switch?
The Odyssey.
So there's no Mario on the Wii U.
There is no Mario on the Wii U. It's the 3D World.
There's no Mario on the Wii U.
You're talking about it's a 3D Mario and you go through levels.
There's no.
I don't know what you're trying to get at,
There
but
was no Mario
there's
on
a
the Wii U.
Mario on the Wii U. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to get at.
No, there was none.
So other than the fact that there's a Mario on the Wii U,
no, there's no Mario on the Wii U. Holy shit!
There was a Mario on the Wii. It had a cat Bowser. It was awesome.
No, there wasn't.
What are you talking about?
No.
What the fuck are you?
There was no Mario on the Wii U.
Here's some other bullshit that happened. So on the Wii U, they also announced that Link's Awakening is getting a remake. I'm not gonna go in chronological order. I'm just going based on what I remember.
Oh, so this is the showstopper. Okay.
Yeah, this is not the showstopper. The showstopper is last. I'm gonna leave that for last.
Which
is not
Zelda.
Link's Awakening. No.
Yeah, it is.
Link's Awakening is being remade as a top-down 3D remake.
Hold on, it's always been a top-down game.
It's a top-down 3D remake. It's not that 2D.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Was this the game where you could steal from the shops?
Yep.
And then when you went back in, they killed you with magic, and then your name was changed to Thief?
Uh-huh.
These games were good.
Yeah.
These games were good. I never bought anything in that game. I just stole everything.
Really?
Yeah. I always ended that game as a thief.
Wow.
So that looked pretty cool. There is a new Fire Emblem coming to the Switch. 3 houses.
Yeah.
Apparently it was slightly delayed until July 26th. But it's looking like Fire Emblem. Actually, it's not. It's kind of looking like Valkyria Chronicles.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's kind of weird.
It is a little bit weird, yeah. There's a new Box Boy. There's Dragon Quest 11 coming to the Switch. S. Dragon Quest Tales of an Elusive Age S.
What about the other Dragon Quest?
There's Dragon Quest Builders 2 coming to the Switch. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is getting a co-op update and DLC. There's a new Box Boy. Daemon Ex Machina has a demo out now.
I tried to download that today.
Yeah.
My Switch has been dead.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Correct. Yoshi's Crafted World is coming March 29th. A new Yoshi game. Final Fantasy 9 is available now.
Oh my god! The best Final Fantasy they chose to put on the Switch.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's
like
the best one.
I'd say it's like 4th or 5th.
It's the best.
Yeah. And then they put like that one shit one, 7.
It's a pretty good one game.
Yeah, that one's kind of garbage.
It's a pretty good game.
Whatever. It's fine.
Yes.
It's kind of garbage.
It's a pretty great game.
But the showstopper, obviously the showstopper is new Platinum Games joint, Astral Chain. Astral Chain is Robot Jojo. They have stands. You can like slave robots with your chain, and then you fight as 2 characters together doing a bunch of special moves, and the combat looks Bayonetta smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have a Pro Controller now.
It looks good. I can't wait. Like, Platinum Games is just pumping out the quality.
I'm not gonna lie. This trailer starts off with 2 cops and it looks like they're about to henshin.
Yeah, it looks like Time Crisis.
And I'm just like, I kind of want that game.
But you're probably still gonna do cop stuff.
I know, but like when they took out the shit, I'm like, are they gonna morph?
Yeah,
dude,
I thought it was gonna be Time Crisis 6 or some shit. Like, I thought they were gonna go full out.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this game. I can't wait for any Platinum Games game. It looks good. I want Bayonetta 3. Like,
they gave an update on Bayonetta 3.
Oh yeah, they said like you'll have more information in the future. And
yes.
It's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's about it. But this direct was pretty good. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff in there. What was your standout for you?
Oh, Daemon Ex Machina.
Really, Daemon Ex Machina?
The fact that there's a demo and I can play it.
4 missions.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. For me, it is Astral Chain. That game looks hot. That game does look hot. I'm surprised you didn't pick Fire Emblem.
The game looks weird.
Okay, all right. What do you think about? We were talking about it earlier, but what do you think about Link's Awakening? Their new style happening right now.
I'm sure I'll get over the style, but I've never liked Link's Awakening.
Really? Not even DX?
That was my first Zelda, and I played it, but I always in my back of my head I was like, I'm only playing this because my mom will buy me a Super Nintendo, and I can't play Link to the Past.
So even with the Game Boy Color exclusive dungeons where you're flexing on your friends, like you're selling that Game Boy, get out of here.
Yeah, my first one was the DX version for the Color. Yeah,
I really liked that game, but at the time I think it was also my first Zelda game, and I don't really think I knew any better.
It was the first game. Spoilers, sorry, 26-year-old spoilers. Where
It pulls off the...
It pulls off the whole, oh, it was a dream.
Well, Mario 2 did that.
Yeah, but I didn't beat Mario 2.
You didn't beat Mario 2?
No, I didn't even own Mario 2.
Oh, I beat Mario 2.
No, I wasn't that sad.
I beat Mario 1, and I was like, well, the next on the list is Mario 2.
I beat Mario 1, and I'm like, well, the next on the list is Mario 3.
You skipped straight to the best one, I see.
At the time.
Oh.
At the time.
Oh, it's the best one.
At the time,
some would say even now.
No, I think a lot of people...
No, I think Odyssey's the best one.
Every time we have this argument, it's always concluded. Every time we ask people, World is
well, listen, okay? My Japanese teacher thinks 3 is better than World. So obviously, because she's from the Nihonjin, all right? She's from the Japan.
What does she know?
Let's
games. Be real.
Listen, she was born in the place of Mario.
But yes, but Mario thrived in America.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. It thrived in the Nihon.
Japan doesn't care about Mario. Let's be real.
What are you talking about? They love Mario. Pizza pasta. They love Mario. They got that Lost Levels game. Oh, it's the best. God.
All right, so that was the direct. Some good shit.
It was good. It was good. Do you have anything else?
Picks wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a movie trailer.
Go.
Aladdin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about Aladdin.
Aladdin.
I was on that Aladdin train, but Aladdin is crushing it right now.
Yeah, man. Aladdin had a trailer, and it's a little short trailer, but it does show the cast, right, mostly, and their costumes.
Yeah.
They're dressing fancy.
To be honest, I'm kind of down with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird to see so many patterns and embroidery on Aladdin.
Yeah.
I understand it on Jasmine. Like, I get that they wanted to dress her up more. Mm-hmm. The Aladdin one's a bit weird. It's weird that his vest is, like, embroidered in gold and shit.
Do you think, like, that's a costume change after, like...
No.
He gets into the castle and some shit?
No, I think that's just Aladdin.
Okay.
That's the weird thing.
I forget, was it a CG monkey or they have a real monkey?
I think they have a real monkey.
Okay.
But it might be CG. But it's supposed to look real.
Okay.
Jafar's looking hot.
Jafar's looking mad sexy.
Yes, he is.
That's not what Jafar is supposed to look like.
Yeah, I was like, you do not look like that older evil dude.
Yeah, the whole point of like Jasmine not liking Jafar is the fact that he's an ugly old man.
Yeah, right? But I'm like, yo, I don't get it.
You're gonna trade up Jafar for Aladdin? What are you doing?
And then of course we see the big showstopper and the only character to actually say something in this trailer. The genie.
Yeah, which is Will Smith.
Which is a blue Will Smith. And oh my god, it's just a blue Will Smith.
Dude, the amount of memes coming out of this trailer is fantastic.
Yeah, I just don't know what to think.
I saw a bunch of JoJo ones where the genie is the stand.
Yeah.
I saw one, it was a fake Huffington Post article where it was Will Smith gets publicly shamed for doing blueface. There's a lot of good stuff coming out of this trailer.
Yeah, it's nuts. Trailer's pretty nuts. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, Aladdin looks cool. I don't know. It's probably not gonna be something I'll see in theaters, but I'll definitely check it out once it hits like direct to video or some shit.
I'll watch it in theaters. I need to watch it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me.
That's it. I had was that Jump Force trailer. Jump Force had their final trailer, which is basically a little snippet of every single person in the roster. And that trailer single-handedly unsold me on that game.
Yeah, that game does not look good.
It does not look great, no. And then the other ones are pretty... the other movie trailer is Frozen 2. It's looking like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Was it Elsa's trying to freeze the ocean so she can run off an island?
Yeah.
Anna's jumping like cliffs, Laura Croft style. The guy, who's the guy? I forget his name. Dude guy. He's riding an army of elks and he's just doing stuff. There's like a wind monster or some shit. I don't know. This looks crazy.
There's no ice.
There is ice. Elsa freezes the water.
No, but I mean, like, it's not in a winter wonderland anymore.
Oh yeah, it's like in the fall.
Yeah.
It's like getting ready for the winter wonderland.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there's not much to go from the trailer other than that Frozen 2 exists, which I thought it already existed because they did make other Frozen movies at like direct-to-video Frozen movies after this one. So
those ones are not canon.
I guess. I don't know. And then the other ones are... I guess one of them can be quick. Monster Hunter movie has a date.
Oh, yeah?
September 2020.
Oh.
It's a long time from now.
Fuck, those monsters really have some nice CG.
I know, right?
Are they just rendering them in years? Like, what's going on?
So yeah, Monster Hunter movie has a date. It's 2020. You can forget all about it and then be disappointed all over again once it comes
out. But they were filming that just now. I mean, I know post-production's a while, but a year and a half post-production? Okay, sure.
Yeah. And then the other big story in the game sphere is Activision Blizzard firing 10% of their employees.
They are
800 employees.
Yeah, they are cutting the fat.
So my favorite headline out of any news source to have this is Waypoint, Vice's
thing. Yeah, I saw it.
Activision Blizzard reports record revenue as they fuck over 800 employees.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. What a headline.
Yeah.
Bobby, as quoted in here, Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Moneyball Kotick, because he was in Moneyball. While our financial results for 2018 were the best in our history, we didn't realize our full potential. Like, when you take that quote into consideration of firing off almost 1,000 people, that's fucked up. That's kind of nuts. This is coming hot off the heels of they granted a $15 million signing bonus to an executive that was hired last month.
Nice. Good for him.
It's kind of crazy because they're one of the biggest publishers in the world, and they have basically 4 IPs. Like, they got Overwatch, they got Diablo, they got StarCraft, they got World of Warcraft. Yeah. Like, say what you will about like Call of Duty, that shit's kind of been dropping off, but they basically have 4 franchises. They barely make games.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nuts that you look at someone as big as them, as probably the biggest publisher in video games right now, having to lay off 800 employees so that they can fulfill stockholder promises. It's kind of shitty. Right? Like, there are obviously people that's going to say business is business, like they have an obligation to these stockholders and stuff, but it really kind of puts into perspective like how much is enough. Like that's like a broader conversation of just like, is year over year profit sustainable, and like, are year over year growth sustainable? And the answer is obviously no.
So you gotta make them somewhere else.
Yes, right.
you gotta make it somewhere else.
Right. Like, you can't grow year over year like that, especially when you're at the top. Like, well, what do? We've maximized profits in all of our products. Oh, okay, less people. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It's made a very good argument for game developers. Maybe they should unionize, stuff like that. But there's been a lot of interesting talk about labor in the games sphere right now. So if you're hitting up Twitter and stuff, definitely check out like hashtags and all that stuff. So I thought that was probably the most interesting story, not mainly because of the story, because like, what do you expect from a giant corporation, but just from the conversations surrounding it is very, very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I could see a billion different reasons why they had to do it, but it doesn't make it any less shitty.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they fired 10% of their workforce so that they could report record revenues. That's fucking nuts. That's so crazy.
When the numerator doesn't grow, you just take it out of the denominator.
I guess so. I was very bad at fractions. I was very bad at fractions. Okay. But yeah, those are my picks.
Cool. Let's see now. Let's move into our weeks.
I had a short week.
So did I.
Did you? Okay. Who's shorter?
Listen, I watched one new show. Okay. And that's it, because the other thing is Apex Legends.
All right. We'll both talk about Apex Legends. Yeah. Okay.
So my one show is, I finally, after years of recommendation, because I was like sci-fi, and I'm pretty sure sci-fi is my favorite genre of TV show.
So our Star Trek.
No. I watched The Expanse.
The Expanse.
The Expanse. It's on Sci-Fi.
What is this, like that new? Is that the one where it's like a comedy?
No, that's the Orville.
The Orville. Okay.
I should watch that too. But The Expanse is like hard political sci-fi.
Is it like Gundam? Hardcore political, like we are warring governments and shit like that. Okay.
Yes, it's like that. Just no robots, but they got stealth ships and tech and crap.
Whatever. It's no robots.
Yeah. The setup is humans have basically Earth is here. Earth is a place. Earth exists, but they've slowly exhausted the commodity known as water.
Oh, then it's not that worth
Right.
anything.
So they've gone to Mars.
To milk Mars?
No.
It's like milking an almond.
So they go to Mars and to try and set up planet like life there.
Oh, like terraform. Okay.
The other thing they've done, and like years have gone by, and Mars is now fully independent from Earth. Earth is now just considered the UN. Mm-hmm. There is no civil war on Earth anymore. There's no countries. There's just the UN.
We are the country. Open borders.
We are Earth.
Okay.
And then there's a third faction. They're called the Belters because they live on the asteroid belt in the solar system.
Okay.
And basically, they start out as miners who mined asteroids for giant chunks of ice to bring back to planets. And Earth would send out their contractors, Mars, and whatever. Eventually, got to the point where both Earth and Mars got big enough that they were their own superpowers.
Yeah.
But tensions are high, blah blah blah, and it could take one little thing to spark a war. And so this whole show is set up around that one little spark. That's at least the first season is.
Okay.
It basically ticks all the boxes of everyone's favorite sci-fis. It's like super political, a lot of different characters, a lot of different plot lines, a pretty it's a good enough, like the thread, the story, the mystery is there for you. There's characters you're gonna love, characters you're gonna hate. And it's really well done in terms, like for a TV show on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah,
it has a huge budget. Like the amount of CG they use for space and just the settings and the stages that they've built for the show are incredible. They have some really cool concepts and whatnot, and interesting bioweapons to just kill societies. Yeah, it's a neat show. I really like it. I think there's 3 seasons out right now. Is it the best sci-fi on TV right now?
Right now? I don't think there's a hard margin to beat.
No, it's not. Yeah, it probably is the best sci-fi on TV.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying it.
But Sci-Fi's like a premium cable channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Amazon Prime streaming if you want it there. Or
I like how I just unironically called it Sci-Fi.
Yeah. Well, that's how they spell it, right?
Yeah.
SYFY. Yeah.
Oh, I contracted Sci-Fi.
Pretty much. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. It's but again, it is one of those shows where it's like it is hard sci-fi. Like this is not like Star Trek where almost anybody can get in, and that's and on the base level you'll be like, "Oh, okay. This is." I don't want to say it's as deep as like how Game of Thrones is for fantasy fans.
Okay.
Like it's not that deep and that dark.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely at the point where you kind of really have to pay attention, and you have to believe in the world and what the people are saying.
Okay.
Like it's one of those shows, but I really like it. If anything, it just makes you feel like I really want to go play Mass Effect again.
Do you?
I do.
Mass Effect 1's a little rough.
And I was like, where's that HD remaster, EA?
What are you talking about? It came out on the PS3, the collection.
No, but that's not what I want.
Is it really an HD remaster if it's already in 1080p?
Okay, I wanna reboot.
Oh.
I want it like redone.
That's a different.
Yeah. I want it on the PS4 is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And on yeah, I want it on.
Or you can get a PC and then play it with graphics mods.
That's just too much money.
Just plop down like 3Gs for a new computer.
I'm not rich. I don't got that kind of money for
You don't even have to buy a monitor.
Oh, that's too much money. I can't afford that.
Yeah, you can.
No.
I know you can.
No, I can't. I'm poor.
We're still waiting on our Crunchyroll ads. We've been pimping them for years.
Yeah, so no, the Expanse has been really good. It's I like it. I can't wait to jump into the seasons 2 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more than one season out right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was new.
No, it started I think in 2015, 2016.
Okay.
So I think there's at least 3 seasons out. Yeah.
All right. I'll start with my quick thing, and then we can go into Apex. I finished Shadow of War.
How long did that take you?
Game. About like 25, 28 hours.
Oh, okay.
Just under 30.
Shorter than I thought it would be.
I mowed through the main line, like straight up. I want to talk about the ending of this game.
Yes.
Because there's not going to be a third game.
Oh, it's definitive? They're like...
Well, it's definitive in the secret ending. So I didn't officially get the secret ending.
Yeah.
Because after you beat the main story, it basically goes, okay, now you're super powered with a new power. Do all the fortress defenses again. And I'm like, I'm not doing that again. So I just looked it up online to check out the final ending. But the first ending, you go up against Sauron, you fight Sauron.
What?
Yeah, there's some wild shit that happens. But here's the thing, you don't fight Sauron. Because I remember I told you there's a girl who's like reverse Moroku with the thing of light. Well, here's the thing. You get to the bridge to fight Sauron, and Celebrimbor is all like, we will dominate Sauron.
Yeah.
And we will take over his army, and we will be the Bright Lord, like straight up. And and then Talion's just like, yo, fuck that. I guess I'm spoiling this game, just straight up.
Yeah.
I'm going to spoil this game.
Thanks.
Talion is just straight up like, okay, listen, no, I'm not going to trade a Dark Lord for a Bright Lord. You're just bringing back the same problem with a new leader, right? Yeah. And Celebrimbor is like, well, here's what's going to happen. Either you want to do this shit, or I'm teaming up with Bright Hand Lady over here. And he fucking leaves you. He steals the ring off your finger. She takes it. Because you don't have the ring anymore, your old like throat slit opens up and you start to die. The fucking spider lady comes back and she's just like, I gave you all these visions and you still could not see. Because he's all like, how could Celebrimbor betray me? All this bullshit. And he's all like, no, I saw the future where you defeat Sauron and you become what you hate. That's the future I fought against. And she resurrects you as a necromancer.
Whoa.
And then you become the ultimate edgelord. You fucking roll up to the Wraith King's like taken over castle, and you summon an army of ghost undead warriors. Your ultimate move, like, you know, if you like execution and stuff like that, one of them now is just raise dead. So all the orcs you kill around you become automatically on your side.
Whoa.
It's crazy. And then you fucking dominate the Witch King.
Yeah.
Like one of the big bads. You just put your hand on his face. It's like, bitch, I am darkness, but I am not your friend. And go, you just burn your fucking hand into his face.
Wow.
It's powerful. Like, both literally and figuratively. It's like some of the coolest shit I've seen in a video game ending in a long time.
Whoa.
It does some rad stuff. Then after that, you're the necromancer, and he's all like, now that you're the Dark Lord, like, you need to protect yourself from Celebrimbor bringing in his shit, right? But this is where the true ending becomes garbage. Because the true ending is just a series of narrations telling you what happened to Talion after you protect all the fortresses. Yeah. And it's basically, you succumb to the darkness, become the right-hand man of the Witch King, and then you fight on his side. But the thing is that the fact that you're fighting Celebrimbor and all this stuff, it opens up the fact that Frodo can go on his journey. Like, you are distracting enough to where Frodo's journey to throw the ring in the fire, in the volcano, can happen. So you're like the behind the scenes dude, right? And then after, it shows you, it's like also after the ring was destroyed, Talion dies, and he's like riding a dragon around this volcano, like the volcano. Yeah. And he gets hit by a fire rock and dies.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it! And then and then the final scene is like really poor CG. Like, it looks worse than the actual game. And it's him walking in basically their version of Valhalla, taking off his armor and walking into the light. And basically being like, he can finally rest. And it's such a garbage ending. It's so bad. Wow. It's so bad.
I see they ran out of money.
I think they ran out of money, and also like because they didn't sell shit with this game because of all the microtransaction stuff that came out.
Yeah.
I think they were just like, fuck it, let's just put in an ending. Who cares? We're not making another one. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I think that game is very, very good though. That true ending, not the best. But everything leading up to it is fantastic. The whole Nemesis system, making your fortress. I didn't know you could do this, but you can send spies. So like when you have your when you're looking at the enemy fortress, it has like the little dudes and it has their war chiefs and it has the overlord, right? You can send in your dominated guys to be war chiefs. And then when you go to raid the castle, they sabotage all the defenses and stuff like that. So you can have spies on the inside. They did a lot of interesting stuff with like blood brothers. So like certain orcs can be blood brothers. And if you dominate one, and then you go to attack the other, there's a chance that the blood brother will break out of his dominated status to be like, hey, stop hitting my bro, pretty much, right?
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of really interesting stuff they do with the whole nemesis mechanic. But in certain cases, it does become its downfall because, like I said, like the whole thing where you become a necromancer, you're doing all this crazy bullshit, Lord of the Rings power fantasy. Like all that stuff comes in very tight spurts. There's a big chunk at the beginning, a little sprinkle of it in the middle, and a huge chunk at the end. And because they focus so much on taking over bases, making sure you're dominating orcs and getting different skills or whatever, it takes away from that really cool story. And this is probably one of the only times maybe where I think a game's story has suffered because of its gameplay.
Bummer.
Yeah, it just the way they chose to pace out the game. Eventually, taking over and dominating orcs does become kind of tedious because you're doing the same motion over and over again.
Yeah,
dominate all the guys who are underneath the war chief, then do the betrayal mission that kills the war chief, then put a guy in the war chief's position, then take over the castle. Like that's the whole thing. I think it's like 4 times you do that.
Damn, that's shit.
And by the time you've done it, you're like, oh, okay. Like the last, if there was another castle, I don't think I would have finished the game, like straight up. But what they do very well, like even if that was a little shorter and they had more story points in between, I think that would have been way more interesting and just better paced. But overall, I think it's a very good game. It does have its downfalls, it does have its shortcomings, but it's still a very good game. And other than that final ending, I think it is a good way to see that franchise off. Like, if you can, just end it at you being a fucking badass and don't look up. Like,
too late.
Yeah, well, I did tell everybody. It's like, if you have a friend that's doing that, like, just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. It's kind of garbage. But then I've also been playing Apex Legends. Damn.
This game's good.
Yo.
I said this game was good.
This game's good. This game's very good. I've been playing mainly on PC.
On the PlayStation.
Yeah, I have it on both. The thing I'm disappointed in is that your accounts don't transfer between platforms.
I know.
Because I unlocked a bunch of legendaries on my PC account, like in my free loot boxes.
Yeah.
And when I went to go log into Apex on the thing, it doesn't make me log into my Origin account. I just use my PSN. And there's no way for me to log into my Origin account on that system. At least that I've seen. I haven't. If there is one way, I definitely haven't found it.
Yeah. But that's always a bugger.
It is a little bit of a bugger, especially when I had to do the training twice.
Oh, yeah.
But that game is good.
Yeah.
Like, I played PUBG, like, 2 games. I fucking hated that game.
Why?
It's just so slow.
Oh.
Like, the whole thing of, like, you know the trope of, like, oh, I'm playing a battle royale, I'd land and die. Like, that's definitely something in that game. Where here, I feel like I have enough mobility to where, like, if I drop with other people, like, I drop in hot, right? And I don't get a gun in my first crate or whatever. I have enough mobility to where I can just bail and just be like, fuck this. But in PUBG, it's like, if I don't get a gun, another guy gets a gun, I'm fucked. Yeah. It's just done, right? But who have you been playing the most?
So my go-tos right now are Lifeline, Wraith,
okay,
and Bangalore. Professional Soldier.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Double Smoke.
Female Soldier 76.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's kind of the all-around, right? Yeah. Yeah, those are what I play. Lifeline's definitely the character for me.
Yeah. All I've been seeing people play on Twitch streams and stuff is Wraith.
Yeah.
Because she's so fast. And people using her portal ability and then, like, going into the portal, then going into phase and just running crazy fast and, like, setting up these really intricate, ambushes and stuff is so cool.
The portal's cool because you could use it on your downed teammates.
Can you?
Yeah, so if you're down and you go to the portal, you can go through it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The one I really want to unlock is Mirage.
Yeah, he's cool.
Just to send out decoys and do that. You told me you can send out a decoy while you're dropping.
Yeah, so it's just a solo.
That's sick. That's so cool.
Yeah, you can just send it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think the thing I like most about this game is the fact that there are classes.
Yeah,
like the fact
absolutely.
that characters have abilities.
Yeah.
Right? It really spices up the combat. And like when you meet another squad and you're like, oh, they don't have a lifeline, right? Yeah. Like we can kind of, if we can get the jump, like they're donezo, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, that guy's the squad has a Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Like we got to watch out because of his shield. It'll soak up a lot of damage. It'll do all this stuff. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of things to consider which make those gunfights a lot more interesting than just shoot that guy in the face first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And even that doesn't work because you don't go down fast in this game. You have a lot of potential for life.
Unless you have like level 3 upgrades on every one of your weapon slots, like it's gonna take a bit. Like it's gonna be a strategic battle.
Mm-hmm. I think I said this last week, but my favorite thing about this game is the ping system.
Mm-hmm.
Super useful.
The one ping all is so useful.
Yeah.
Especially on PC with shortcuts, like you can do a lot of good like just shot calling with that kind of stuff. I heard was it the Mozambique is like the joke weapon of that game right now?
Oh yeah, the pistol shotgun.
Yeah. What they called the Mozo.
Yeah, it is no good.
Yeah,
it is no good.
I used it once. I died. It wasn't good.
Yeah,
it was not good.
You should get a real shotgun.
Yeah.
If you want a pistol, get the Wingman. Then just
okay. The Wingman's cool. I like the Peacemaker a lot for the shotgun.
Is that the one where you have to cock it every shot?
Yeah, the Wild West shotgun, but it's more accurate.
And it does more damage.
It does more damage, yes.
Although sometimes in a pickle, I just take the Eva, full auto. Yeah. And it just works.
I think my favorite right now to go to is the Scout. The sniper rifle that's not a sniper rifle. It's like the mid-range single shot.
Is that the one that uses the light ammo? The orange ammo.
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it might be, yeah.
Yeah.
And so like it's single shot semi-auto.
Yeah.
But like the accuracy and the stopping power of that thing, even at long range, like there was a match where I was in a sniper battle where the other guy had a triple take and I had the Scout and I still took him down. And you can just do that. Weapon's very versatile for a lot of situations. If you're inside a building, I don't know, like get an SMG or some shit or some shit, right? But outside, that's a very good weapon to have.
Yeah, I'm definitely more assault rifle dude. I'm always taking the Hemlock. That's the 3-burst.
Yeah. Oh, you're going for that M16 stopping power.
You know it.
Damn, Call of Duty 4.
It's the callback, man. That gun's so good at mid range.
It's pretty good.
And then then my secondary is always a shotgun.
Okay.
Just for close quarters, like we're in buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Because I find that way more useful.
I feel like I never find a Peacemaker, and that's the only shotgun I like using. So I just never pick any up.
Yeah, it's either that. But yeah, no, I definitely use Lifeline a lot. I just find her actual passives are just so useful. Like I feel like those are the passives I use the most.
I think the one that I think is very useful is when you're reviving, you get the shield. And
that shield doesn't break.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen anybody break through that shield.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. The other thing she does is she can use her syringes and all your healing items twice as fast. Mm-hmm. But her ult is the care package, which sends you down extra equipment.
Yeah, like
defensive gear.
3 purple defensive gear.
But I use that shit in a firefight just for cover.
Yeah.
If I have to bridge a gap, it's just the easiest way to get cover. And then otherwise it's usually Wraith I'm using just to be an asshole, just running around doing dumb shit. Okay. Yeah.
I've been mainly playing the robot.
Pathfinder.
No, wait. Is it Pathfinder? Because I thought Pathfinder was the guy who like could track people.
No, that starts with he's the Beastmaster.
Okay. Yeah, so Pathfinder's really cool because I like his ult for the zip line. Just getting people though to use it in your squad without voice is very difficult.
Yeah.
Right. Just being able to like, the ring's coming in. It's like, no, we can just chill like outside the zone as it's closing in on us because I'll just shoot a zip line. But it's like people always just are so afraid of the ring that they kind of bolt, right? Yeah. And it's hard to get across that like, hey, no, we can loot a little bit more, get some advantage, and then zip line somewhere.
Yeah, like I like Pathfinder, but that game just moves a little like the recharge on his hook and it's
useful. If the recharge on his hook was like half.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. And I just feel like it's so slow.
It is a little bit. I wish there was more ways to keep momentum after you reach the end of your grapple.
Yeah, like
Also, a way to tell what the max distance is that your grapple can.
Yeah, half the time I kind of shoot it out, and it's just like, oh, I'm too far.
Yeah.
That's my only issue with him. I have yet to hook a player.
You can hook players? I never even tried that.
You can hook players and just drop kick them.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, that's the ultimate move.
Oh, that sounds deadly, because if you have like a shotgun, just before you kick,
you're coming into them. Yeah. Have you kicked down a door?
No.
If you're sprinting and you melee the door, you just kick through it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes this video I saw way more impressive then.
Yeah.
I saw a video where someone was playing Caustic, and they trapped these guys in a room by throwing caustic barrels in front of the doors, and I guess they didn't know that you could kick it to knock it down.
Yeah.
But they just were in like a gas chamber and just died.
That sucks. Yeah, no, it's I like the map, the one map they have.
Yep.
Super varied.
A lot of variety.
Yeah, very vertical as well. Mm-hmm. And even though, like, I'll totally admit I miss wall running.
I do. I miss I wish there was also some more verticality on wall running up. Like just straight up, like climbing up buildings and stuff. But I just wish there was a little bit more.
I mean, yeah. But at the same time, you can pretty much climb anything if you look at it hard enough.
Climb, you wall.
Yeah, like it works. But yeah, no, I'm having a great time with that game. It just feels good to shoot things. I really like the music when you're loading in.
Yeah, it's good.
Like, it's like you feel pumped, and then you're in the game. Lately I've liked just dropping in beside another squad.
Oh, like just dropping in hot.
Yeah, and then we're just like, okay, let's go for it. Let's see what happens with our fists. And then
and then you die.
Yeah. Have you won a game yet?
No, I have not. Have you?
No, I came second, and by second I mean fourth.
Oh, okay.
Like I was the last one.
Okay. We gotta squad up.
It's tough to win.
It's no joke.
Like I know there's always the strat of just hide until you get to the end.
Yeah, but if you don't practice shooting, like what are you gonna do when you're done, right?
So you play Pathfinder. Do you ever go use those beacons?
I have not. Actually, the thing is like when I die, our whole squad gets wiped. So there's not even a chance for me to go collect their shit and then go to a beacon and like resurrect them.
No. I mean like the one where you can see the map where it's gonna close into.
That's just on your map, I thought.
No. Pathfinder has the ability, like if you look for a radar, you can plug into it, like Titanfall style, where you shove in the knife pen.
Yeah.
And you can see where the ring is gonna close next. And you can see.
Oh, yeah. I haven't found a radar then.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Looting's so easy in this game. Like other people, like when you get an attachment, it just auto connects.
Yeah, and the fact that it auto switches out better level stuff.
Yeah.
So like if you have a barrel muzzle already, but you find a level 2, it'll just switch it out, drop that one, doesn't put it back in your inventory.
And then if you want to switch your gun entirely, it just carries over.
Yeah, well the cool thing about that is that it drops your gun and then all your attachments come off it.
Yeah.
So your teammates can just pick up whatever you don't want to use anymore.
That's good.
It's a good game.
There's just a lot of like really thoughtful things put into this game.
Yeah. I definitely am already feeling the lack of characters.
Yeah. I fucking hate how they lock off 2 from the get go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, even with the total of 8, I do wish like I would love to play this game a year from now when they have like 20 characters.
Yeah. I can definitely see it going the League of Legends route and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, or the Rainbow Six one.
Yeah.
Like they definitely need more characters.
Okay, let's get to the real question though. What do you think about the loot system? Like, or I guess not the loot system, but the unlock system. You getting skins, the loot box system.
What do you want me to talk about? Like the pricing?
Yeah. How do you feel about the pricing? Because I'm going to tell you right now, like on this podcast, you are a loot box connoisseur.
Sure.
You are currently wearing an Overwatch hoodie.
I am.
Right?
I am.
Like you live that life.
I do.
So how do you feel about loot boxes in this game compared to Overwatch? Like, do they give you the same amount of you feel value? Are they priced too high? Are the different currencies too confusing?
I think the different currencies are too confusing. I wish there was just one currency.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that the currency that you pay for is the same as the currency you earn.
Yep.
The crafting one, like I guess that's cool that you could build something, but
Yeah.
at the same time, why isn't it all just currency? I
Mhm.
wish it was one currency, not three.
Yep.
That said, I have zero interest in any of the cosmetics in this game. I
Really?
don't care about
Some
any
of
of
the
it.
gun skins are pretty cool.
I don't care. Like
Okay.
it's been that way with Call of Duty ever since they did that.
Yeah.
I think you can get like little like digital camos things, right? And
Yeah.
then eventually became like gold and shit. I've never cared about that in these
Oh,
games.
okay.
I don't know why. When it comes to like
Because like, this is more stylized
it
than a Call of
it is
Duty.
more stylized, but it's not like
All the way Overwatch.
yeah, and or Borderlands for that matter.
Okay.
Right? Like it's still I still get the whole oh yeah, we're a military squad with a bit of character,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Okay.
And like I just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. The only thing I do care about is the your intro card. And
Those are cool.
when some people have like the animated ones, I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, that's
And they have all the different slots for like
yeah.
tracking their stats.
I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool because you know that people see that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to your actual body or your gun, I really don't care.
Have you seen the ultra legend or what I forget what the rarity of it is, but the skins where you have to craft them. You have to have a legendary skin, and then on top of that, you have to consume that legendary skin and then craft the better ultimate version of it.
No.
So there's a couple of I unlocked one for the scout where it's like a dragon.
Yeah.
But the thing is I can take that ice dragon and like combine it with something else or currency or whatever. I consume the ice dragon one and then I get a fire dragon skin.
Whoa.
And that one you cannot get through drops.
Oh,
or at least so I read.
Wow.
You can only get through upgrading your other legendary skin.
Wow. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, otherwise, I don't really care about the cosmetics.
I like the gun cosmetics. I just don't think any of them are right now. When I think of a gun cosmetic or I think of a player cosmetic, I think of something that completely changes the way they look.
Like, yeah, they're all just palette swaps.
Yeah, a lot of them are palette swaps. Like especially for Mirage, like he's got a different suit, but it's all gold, and it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. Like when I get that dragon one, like when I fire bullets, I want it to breathe fire. Like I want to do some wild shit. It's just yeah, I guess that'd be hard to balance. Like, oh, I can see the muzzle flash over here because he's got the dragon skin, so whatever.
Yeah.
To do stuff like that, but I don't know. When I think of skins, I think of Overwatch, I think of League of Legends, and I think of stuff that completely changes the way that character looks.
Absolutely.
And gives you like unique animations and stuff like that
too. Yeah, I just feel like there's real incentive there. This one is just kind of like, we couldn't decide on what we want to choose as our canonical color set.
Yeah.
So we'll give you all the options.
So the first wave is this. Yeah. But I see they did copy the Overwatch style of skins. Yeah. Where they have the same model but with two different palette swaps.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I think it's crazy that this game is free to play.
Yeah.
Like wow. Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest.
I don't know.
Because like even Overwatch is $60.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. I mean, Call of Duty, like they charge you $40 if you just want the blackout mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that this game is free.
Yeah. Like and it's free. Like yeah, they locked away characters, but
you can get you can just play it a lot.
Yeah. And then you'll get them. Yeah.
The thing with me is when I see this, I really hope it doesn't like put an unhealthy expectation on what type of entertainment should be free. Because like games are a product, they're made by people. You definitely should pay for them, right? And that's where their whole loot box and model comes in. But this game is so good that I hope that like younger people aren't just like looking at this game and now expecting that games of this quality should all be free.
I don't know. It's weird because I think that like the more and more games want to turn into like competitive esports.
Yeah.
At some point, I think for that to thrive, the game in itself has to be free.
I think the entry point has to be free. Yeah. It's like, well, the thing is I can go play baseball, right? Like
exactly, right?
The barrier to entry to baseball is like practically nothing.
Yeah.
Like say you don't have a glove, like or a ball, like sure you gotta go to the dollar store and get a ball, but like that's basically nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's weird to see where the future will go with this kind of stuff. But I mean these loot box systems work.
They do. It's gambling though. Yeah. That's the thing. Like They figured out a way to make gambling legal for children.
I mean, in one, yeah, they did, but also, when you collect cards, booster packs, it's kind of the same shit.
Yeah,
right. And I don't mean like for a game. I mean like just collectible cards.
Yeah, like hockey cards or whatever, right?
So, yeah, who knows?
It's interesting.
But yeah, the game is great. I want more characters.
We're probably going to be talking about it for weeks to come, to be honest.
I would like more guns, more variety in weapons.
It is 4 in each class, 4 in each ammo type right now, I think.
4 in each ammo type, but every ammo type has divided into further gun sets.
Okay.
Like there's only 3 assault rifles.
Oh, and then there's like a handful of SMGs.
Yeah. Right? And there's 2 LMGs, right? Like there's 2 snipers, there's 2 pistols.
Okay.
1 Magnum.
Yeah.
Right?
I think the thing that gets me about this game, like the one that the portion of it I really like is gun upgrades. Like the fact that I can go around and find a new scope and find a new choke and find a new.
It always feels good when you go level 2, level 3.
Yeah, or you get that backpack and you're like, hold more shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah, I can carry like 2 of these Phoenix kits. Yeah, like,
oh shit, man. It's weird though playing a game where you don't have auto heal anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that. I play Overwatch. There's no auto heal in that game, but
unless you play Mercy.
But there's a healer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I started playing Lifeline. Just fucking throw that shit down whenever you need it.
That drone doesn't move, does it?
No. Okay. But it out heals the rate at which the ring kills you.
Oh.
So if you want to stay outside the ring,
you just be like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
All right.
You won't die. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah. Apex Legends. That's a
good video game.
Yeah. From the team that made and brought you Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
From the team that brought you Titanfall 2. Still probably my favorite multiplayer and single player game for first person shooting. Period.
Absolutely. It's sad to hear that though, like there is no Titanfall 3.
Dude, I was watching some stream today and the streamer was just like, hey chat, have you guys ever played Titanfall 2?
Yeah.
Like it makes me want to go play. Oh, that's the other thing. I was gonna be one of my picks. The fact that Apex Legend came out boosted Titanfall 2's multiplayer community by a whole chunk.
God. Yeah.
There's like close to like 5,000 people playing concurrently on Steam right now.
Jeez.
And it really revitalized that game's multiplayer.
Yeah, that multiplayer was good.
It's a good multiplayer. Hell yeah.
Fuck, I will never get tired of the feeling of just like punching someone with my robot midair.
Just boom.
And they just explode. Oh my god. The satisfaction.
I like the fact that they brought back executions from Titanfall into Apex.
Yeah.
I got unlocked the one for
I
unlocked the one for Pathfinder where he like grapples your throat and then you high five and he dies. Like there's a lot of stuff in there that just makes me miss Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Titanfall 2 is a good game. I got good at that game.
It's very fun. It's very good.
Yeah, man. Oh, the giant robots. Oh, yeah, I always played the Strider.
Yeah, I think I already have my most disappointing for 2019. And my most disappointing for 2019 is the realization that people don't care about robots.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
I know. I had that realization not too long ago.
Yeah, and you cursed me with it.
And I'm just like,
bitch.
It all makes sense. Like, no one's gonna buy Archdemon Machina.
I will.
Archdemon X Machina.
We will.
I know we will.
I'll be like, yo, this game's hot.
No one's gonna buy
Just
that
play
game.
it.
No one's gonna buy that.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the sad truth of the world.
Same thing with that I already forgot the name. Astral Chain.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna buy that.
Fuck.
There's some mechs in that shit.
There are mechs in there, and they're your bros.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, everyone wants anime thighs.
I saw that fucking Wonderfest shit.
Yeah.
Where SSS Gridman is getting a bunch of toys.
Oh,
and there's like 4 Akane figures and like 5 Shinjo figures.
Yeah.
Wait, those are the same character.
No,
Akane and
there's like 7 Rikas, 6 Akanes, and there's like 0 Yuta.
There's no robot.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah. I saw that too and I'm like, checks out.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like what the actual shit?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about Wonderfest for your picks.
I mean, there's a lot of cool things. Wonderfest is great. My favorite toy show.
We should go to one.
It's expensive.
How much?
Will they get to Japan just for that show?
Well, whatever. We make a trip around to Wonderfest.
I guess so. Yeah, it's one in the winter, one in the summer, and a lot of neat things. I think for Transformers fans, the biggest news is Masterpiece Black Arachnia.
Okay.
And they gave her nipples.
I need that. I think I'm gonna buy a Masterpiece Transformer.
Yeah, you want the spider bot with the titties?
Yeah,
the titties and the nips.
Yo, you know what sells?
Yeah.
Titties.
Yeah, man.
Titties sells toys.
So that is fucking just lit the Transformers community up.
Those things are expensive, right? Those Masterpiece ones.
Yeah, that's gonna be like $100.
Okay, it's not as expensive as I thought it'd be.
Well, she's a small lady.
I thought it'd be like some Sentinel crazy bullshit where it's like $2,000.
No, and Sentinel said they're gonna do more Mega Man stuff, which is expensive.
I saw Sentinel's doing a new was it Getter?
Sentinel's doing a lot of stuff.
Sentinel's doing some crazy shit.
They're doing everything except Gridman.
Yeah.
And it has saddened me.
Saddened everybody,
yeah.
to be honest.
I'm like, come on, here's what you need to do.
Sentinel is one of those toy lines where I'm like, I am okay knowing that I will never own one of these. Like, they're cool to look at from afar, but I'm not into toys enough to where I would drop money on a Sentinel toy.
Sentinel's one of those toy lines where it's like, I wish I could afford this, but even if I could afford this, I know it's just not worth the money.
No.
Yeah.
I think the only ones that are crazy expensive like that I've seen are worth the money that you own are those Soul of Chogokin figures.
Yeah, they're cool.
Like, those things seem worth.
Yeah, you know what? It's weird because I think a lot of the Soul Chogokin, people like pick them up and they're like, oh, it's metal. There's weight. And I think a lot of association is weight.
Yeah.
To quality. Like, look at anything, right? Pick up a Rolex, you're like, oh, that's got weight.
Yeah, well, I did that today. Your sister had bought baking pans.
Yeah.
Right? And she's like, and these are like the Rolls Royce of baking pans.
Yeah.
And I picked it up. I'm like, this is some flimsy ass shit. Like, and like, no, it's good. I'm like, I guess. Like,
yeah.
But I just equated quality to heft and weight.
And that's the ironic thing, right? Because a lot of the greatest things made out of metal are titanium. And you know what titanium is?
Light.
The lightest metal.
My phone is made out of titanium.
And you're just like, oh, and that really fucks with you, right? So,
or carbon fiber. That shit's light.
Exactly, right? Yeah. So, yeah, but I get your point.
Yeah.
The big thing at Wonderfest though is, people still love Fate.
Why? Wait. People or Japan?
I think the whole anime. You know what I heard the other day?
What?
I'm not getting. So first of all, I remember that realization of like, oh, kids today don't know Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Great, fine, whatever.
Kids today love Fate.
Yeah, but it's like, well, why don't you try Kingdom Hearts? They're like, nah, it's too confusing. And then I'm like, okay. And then they turn around and they're like, oh, but I can't wait to watch Fate.
I can't wait to read the 7th visual novel in the 4th alternate universe.
And it blows my mind. I'm like, what? Come on.
I think they just, listen, like, I don't have time for Fate because Kingdom Hearts exists.
No, but like, listen, Fate's got waifus, man.
Yeah, so listen, Kairi, waifu.
Kairi's not even a real character.
What are you talking about?
I have heard, even after 9 games of Kingdom Hearts, Kairi is not a real character.
What?
She is not a fully fledged character. She is an object.
Aren't all women?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. The joke is up in the air.
I think that's a great place to end this week, guys.
No, wait.
See you
I got more Wonderfest shit.
Bye.
They have the Silent Hill 2 dog.
Oh, yeah.
I love that shit.
Okay. Sure you do.
That was my favorite toy of that whole thing. Just the whole set for the dog ending of Silent Hill 2.
Sure.
The joke was up in the air. Okay.
Bye.
Damn.